there's no doubt Michael Beale's under pressure after it, and he has been under pressure in the coming days. But let's skip to today, where the Record Sport had an exclusive saying that the Rangers chairman, John Bennett, will not act, he won't do anything, and that Michael Beale is safe for now. Are you surprised by that, and do you agree with it?
I'm not surprised because, I mean, you talk about the reaction there. I've said it to a few people since the game at the weekend. I'm not sure I've ever seen or heard Ibrox as angry as it was at full time. I mean, as soon as the whistle went, I sort of stood up, packed my laptop. I was making my way down to the press box just to continue getting all our bits and pieces written for Monday's edition of the Daily Record, and just the noise, the level of the sort of, the fury that you could feel around the place was really something that I hadn't seen before. But I still think what, with 4 games into a league season, 9 games in total, I still think that's fairly early for what is a new look team. They've obviously spent an awful lot of money this summer, £15 million. They've given Michael Beale the funds that he was looking for in order to revamp this squad. So I think to get rid of him now and expect somebody else to come in and operate with this squad, I'm not sure that would be the best circumstances that would enable you to entice another manager in when you've got such a long time to go before the next window, when you don't have that chance to, come in and put a stamp on the team. The kind of opportunity that Michael Beale got last November, he knew he was coming in. He only had 6 weeks to go until he could revamp the squad. He could certainly start making changes to the squad. It's a totally different this time. You're looking at 4 months before you can really even start making changes. So no, it didn't surprise me that they've made the decision to stand by him. I've had conversations with people at the club over the last few months, and I know that Michael Beale's highly rated by the people at the club, but I'm sure they'll be having some concerns that the way things are going. It's not been an ideal start to the season. Performance levels just haven't been there. So that in terms of the exclusive Keith Jackson wrote for the paper this morning, I think the expectation will be that if Michael Beale is to keep the job long term, things have to improve, and they have to start improving quick. Obviously having an international break probably an ideal. It's allowed that sort of sense of fervour to sort of build up. There's nothing, they've not got that chance to bounce back to answer the critics. So I think that's perhaps behind the decision to sort of put the message out this morning that he still does retain the board's support. But, if things don't improve when they come back against that game, back after international break for that game against St Johnstone, if there's any slip-ups, if they don't go on to progress to the League Cup final and win that trophy, and by the way, that's 2 months away, 3 months away, an awful long time. A lot of awful games for Michael Beale to negotiate before that. I think he could be in trouble. So it's I think he's pretty much drinking the last chance saloon. I mean, I think he knows that he can't afford any more slip-ups.